story?
Yeah, basically, you know, it's time for revolution. You know, what's going on right now is so unbelievable. It's like a movie. It's so unbelievable. There's torture and abuse going on to perfectly sane, innocent people. And their only mistake was the urgency to have to pee. That's all they had to do, and couldn't find a place. In this really advanced, sophisticated society that we call, you know, land of the free, home of the brave. Really? What country? What city? What time? What year? Like, whose country is this? Where are we that this is going on, and we're letting people who are really, really sick, who need lots of help and lots of therapy right now, calling themselves police officers. You know, and sadistic beyond belief. Okay. So basically, on October 6th, Tuesday morning, this young kid, an artist, on his way to a job interview, first time he'd ever taken BART, any kind of public transportation in his life. Just a little hillbilly artist boy, right? You know, grew up peeing outside his whole life and was told by all his family that that's what you do out here. And he had an emergency. And so he tried to find the most delicate place, you know, that would be where, like, the general public wouldn't see him, right? So he tried to go find a little corner. And so he was arrested for that, but he wasn't they didn't read him his rights. They didn't tell him why they stopped him, detained him, arrested him, took all of his belongings, looked into his personal emails without asking him, no search warrant, not even asking permission, just merely taking all of his stuff. For days, he didn't even know what he was being charged with. I went to court on the first day that he was supposed to be in court. There were no charges written there. They had to run around looking and making up charges because there were no charges, because he hadn't really done anything wrong. They're the ones, the police officers, the Alameda County Sheriff, Santa Rita guards, the West Oakland BART police, right? Every single one of them had the opportunity to show some kind of humanity, just an ounce of humanity, right? Let alone, like, above and beyond just the legality, right? And then let's talk about legality. It's like, yeah, he peed. That's what he did. That was his crime. What should his punishment be? Should it be that his body and his mind and his emotions are permanently damaged for the rest of his life? Are you fucking kidding me that this is going on right now? Yeah, so please, somebody who sees this, help. Hear our cries for help. That, yeah, we're ready for a change, and we're ready to go on the road for this, and we're ready to give our lives for this, because this is about our lives, our rights, our freedom. We made this whole game up, yo. Alright? Who the fuck do we think we are? Right? If you believe in God, what about community? It's time for community. It's time for charity. It's time for some compassion. This boy, your boy, my boy, your brother, your son, your child, just had to pee. And he was beatily tortured and abused beyond belief. So he was put into a straitjacket that was like a torture straitjacket with a metal bar in the center. So it pulled his limbs up so he looked like a chicken. And then they put an apple inside of a hood, and they put the hood over his head with the apple in it and started slamming his head against the concrete while they were kicking him, while they're beating him, while they're clubbing him and leaving him for dead, not caring if he was breathing at all, not even checking to see if he's still alive. Okay, this happened Alameda County Jail, downtown Oakland, at the hands of Oakland BART police. How is it possible that Oakland the BART police could allow torture to happen to one of us? Holy shit, you guys. Oh, and they injected him with drugs. They forced him to take drugs against his will, threatening, yeah, to hide. So they did that, and they said that it was for TB, right? They lied to him about that. Yeah, because, you know, TB, you do not inject anybody with anything with, right? You know, I was told that with TB, you have this little plug-like thing, the test is, right? Very, very different from what this guy got. He got injected, syringe, right? Yeah, into something to try to get the bruises away, right? I called the Santa Rita and talked to a health officer, a Russian woman, right? She said she was gonna investigate. She didn't investigate. I said, please document. They didn't document. Get him some medical attention. He never got medical attention, ever. Ever. He was denied medical attention. He was denied basic civil rights, basic human rights. Never read his rights. Just ripped a part of every single one of his rights because they judged him as a nobody. All right, that's why. Yeah. So this is what's going on. It's like there are all these kids for tiny infractions, not even breaking the law. To have to pee for an emergency, how can you criminalize somebody? And how can you allow them to be tortured? This is us. All right, this is us. We need to end this. All right. So the people responsibility, the people who are responsible for this terror, for these acts of terror, yeah, we need to put them on a leash right now. The Darth Vaders need to come out right now. So yeah, to all you Darth Vaders out there, I'm coming out for you. I'm coming after you, right? Yeah. You think you can hide? You can't run. We got the internet. We're watching. You think you're watching us? We're watching you. You cannot get away with this any longer. Yeah, we know who you are.